that will need to figure out how much he can count on the run. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 6 matchup.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And on your screen, the offensive starters, Jarvis Landry, a guy that we profile.
Love his game. Not only is he going to beat you with athleticism, he's going to outwork you as well. And look for him to hurt you also in the kick return game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
Muhammad Wilkerson is one of the most versatile defensive linemen in the league. You can play him at any spot and expect big-time production.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through. And that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. So 2nd and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. He won't go down. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that
Run
he was
on you.
looking for.
Stop him from trying to run on me.
He's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Pass on you. Stop him from passing on me.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
10 yards still left on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Brandon, in our meeting with the coaches prior to this game, we heard them talk about the opportunity for the deep pass. They've got a receiver who can sprint out wide. They wanted to make sure they had a chance to get it to him and loosen up the defense.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Hopkins on the ground.
Nigga was cracking, cuz.
And on this
Was
one,
cracking, cuz. That's how we hit that nigga, cuz. Yeah. Break that nigga off, cuz. Yeah. We're going to see how many times you could do that play. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Niggas out of here. Ron Lee, hit that nigga. Yeah. Busted that nigga fucking chest open. Catch him across that middle. You better throw that screen next time. Let's go. Ain't nothing to think about.
We'll step aside.
Try to figure out how to quit the game. You want him. Yeah, he broke.
Offense readies for a
yeah, he
second
did.
and one. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And we'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed as that's going to move the chains.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here we go now. Blue line it. Blue line.
And they'll run it here.
Okay.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ooh, that's just got a glitch in. Oh,
that sets him up for third down. And that's one of his
that's
advantages
just got a glitch in.
his
That
height,
was
setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Oh, pick it up there.
Third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. He'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sheldon Richardson.
Go down like a bitch.
There to sack him for a loss of 6.
Yeah, go down like a bitch.
Second down now after the sack. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They come up in an offset eye. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown.
Leone struggling, struggling.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Gurley looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
The one running back is Gurley. He's going to get the football. State and Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Oh, Gurley.
These guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
To throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try it, and he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So it was 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot.
About it, really?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And New York set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Gurley, handoff left. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Brief break in the action here. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
11, check, 51, back,
They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
When you got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man and breaks tackles, it is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. Because you got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tacklers 2, 3, 4 in order to get him down. Because if you don't, he can continue to run and run it really, really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So after that stop, you know that 3rd down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They come up in an offset eye. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. They run, it's Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Tied early in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now parking for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The one running back is Gurley. He'll get the football here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And quickly, they get to the line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. Yeah. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And that one goes for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. From the the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out come the Jets. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. So 3rd and 15, and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Deep drop. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joey Bosa. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
I think I should request fake.
Time running out here on the play clock. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
in his ass. Oh, he caught it, but he got this nigga running my plays.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
Oh no, this nigga's not running my plays, bro. Come on, man.
You're getting better athleticism.
Is this what we come to?
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw here. It's going to be caught at the
Flipping niggas. Like
pancakes. 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Simple slant route, a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5. Now it's Ryan. And he's got Pete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. The one running back is Gurley. And they'll give it to him here. And some space here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. A give to Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Here's Ryan to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down following the run.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well. Here's Gurley. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Play clock winding down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion. And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles. Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
All right, here we go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So out now come the Jets. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Hey, let's go.
On third down, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll go down at the 28. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. His throw caught right around the 6. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On first and goal, Gurley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They're running with Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Broke his motherfucking business.
Touchdown number 3 in the game and 6
What they hit with this
The
now?
Jets are going to add on to their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And he's been a busy man.
That nigga run down again. He said it was because I had a souped-up team. What's the issue now?
Now after the score, it's Parkey
Shut that
on
shit
to kick
down.
it away.
Shut that nigga pass down. Shut him run down. Wow, 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 wow.
Offense now working their way
Foul.
back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Motherfucking game plan.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Jets, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
176.
It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Hey, good game, Jones. Your team played their heart out. Good game, man.
This nigga got a kickoff return fumble right before halftime, dog. That shit fucked the whole game.
Well, there was mad, man. What you talking about? Who said I was mad? I never was mad, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said I was mad.
That nigga said the middle earth. Y'all finna go to the league? Oh, okay.
Nope. I wasn't mad at nobody, man.
My rookie
hey,
safety.
Man.
My rookie safety.
I brought it on myself, man.
This nigga 6'3". This nigga got picks, too. This nigga got N-O to 10-0. Hey man, this nigga Lambo just told me to take the sim, dog. That nigga really don't want to play with the damn wrist. Hey, yeah, man, niggas that be. I mean, I can understand. So give you the force win. You say give me the force. Oh yeah, I mean, if a nigga, yeah, you know, I'd rather give a force win or take a force win than sim it. You said take the sim, but that's it. Yeah. So good. Oh, you looking for that half a blunt? All right.
Lavin Jones only 20 yards rushing. I was trying to see that rushing game, man.
Man, I was passing a little bit. I was winning the game until you started
My rookie quarterback, this nigga been balling. I mean, I
man,
threw
that was only one fumble, man. That was only one fumble.
Man, I was up 14-7, but going to halftime, and that bullshit happened, bro. Come on, dog.
Hey,
Get the ball back.
Hey, man, you gotta be a hard hitter. I didn't say that when you hit Gurley, he fumbled.
Yeah, and then he nigga broke on some bullshit when he was in the backfield like 8 niggas.
Just stiff arming niggas. Just stiff arming niggas. Hopkins out 4 weeks.
8 niggas.
He catch that shit, he gotta go. He gotta die. You catch that shit across the middle.
That nigga was killing you until that shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good though.
Broke that nigga off something proper.
It's all good, man. Sometimes man be like, fuck it, you ain't gonna win today.
Oh man, it can't be all Madden all the time, man.
I do sometimes, man.
Okay.
You won the game, good shit though. Good shit. Yeah. You say, hold on, you say in the hallway make you a commissioner? What league?